Hey there! Thanks for checking out tonight's Public Domain Theater. I understand that there are many entertainment options that are vying for your attention and your hard-earned dollar. Remember, this show is free of charge, and you don't have to wait for it to download, and there are no commercials. And as always, it's 100% Snooki-free. How many other shows can claim that, huh? Tonight we're going to be watching the 1975 film, I Wonder Who's Killing Her Now. When producer Dennis F. Stevens was getting ready to make the film, it was set to star comedy legend Peter Sellers. But due to Sellers' heart condition, Stevens was unable to get the star insured. So what other well-known comedy icon did he approach for the lead role? Who else but Bob Dishy? What? You never heard of him? Come on, Lovers and Other Strangers? Pure Goldie? He played Jerry in The Tiger Makes Out? No? Well, Dishy got the role, and against all reason and sound judgment, the film got made. The film was written by Mickey Rose, who is Woody Allen's former writing partner. They worked on The Sid Caesar Show and Allen's first 3 films, What's Up, Tiger Lily, Take the Money and Run, and Bananas. In fact, those of you who are familiar with What's Up, Tiger Lily will immediately notice the similarities between that film's opening credits and this film's opening credits, both of which are reminiscent of the opening credits for Blake Edwards' The Pink Panther, starring, wait for it, Peter Sellers. You see how I wrapped all that up nicely? Little pink bow and everything. It seems as if Mr. Rose couldn't quite shake Mr. Allen that easily. There is a scene early on where Bob Dishy's character, Jordan Oliver, meets with an insurance salesman whose look and mannerisms borrow heavily from the prolific director. Now, that's not the only bad impression you'll find in the film. It's loaded with them. Do what I did. Keep a running list. And we can compare them when it's over. The film also stars Joanna Barnes as Clarice Oliver, Jordan's wife whom he wants killed. Bill Dana as Bobo, a would-be assassin. Yup, Bobo. And Richard Libertini as James or Jack Kirsten, another would-be assassin. I say James or Jack because if the screenplay can't bother to remember his name, why should I? Barnes, Dana, and Libertini all have had lengthy careers in television, and coincidentally, all hail from the Boston area. Barnes is from Boston, Dana is from Quincy, and Libertini is from East Cambridge. On behalf of the entire state of Massachusetts, I would like to apologize for what you are about to see. Please do not let the scenery-chewing, ham-fisted, hee-haw style of acting cloud your judgment of the acting pool we have in this great state of ours. Remember, this state is also the birthplace of Bette Davis, Jack Lemmon, and Amy Jo Johnson. You're welcome, world. Get your popcorn and your soda, make note of the nearest emergency exit, and switch off your cell phone or pager. Public Domain Theater is proud to present Bob Dishy, Joanna Barnes, and Bill Dana starring in I Wonder Who's Killing Her Now.
magnificent. Oh, I'm going to be magnificent tonight at the charity ball, for which you shall receive a handsome sum.
In small bills.
Yes, small bills. I'll pay you in teeny tiny bills. Oh, I'm going to be magnificent. I don't understand how you get such tone from that little instrument.
I was a child protege.
Oh, I see. Now remember, come a half hour early and hide in the bass drum.
Thanks. I will see you tonight.
Tonight. And what a night it shall be. Oh, come in through the doggy door. And watch out for the doggy-doo.
This is difficult for me to say to you, Oliver, knowing that you are married to your wife and her father being a founder of this firm.
Is that all, sir?
Sit down, there's more. It has been brought to my attention, Oliver, that there are certain irregularities in your handling of customers' accounts as well as your own personal portfolio.
Well, I have been a little behind in my paperwork, but my putting's improving.
It isn't your paperwork we're getting to. It's your stealing that disturbs us.
Well, perhaps I have been a little over my head, but I was planning to cover my position in the expectation of a market rise.
To cover your position, Oliver, the Dow Jones would have to gain 500 points by 2 o'clock today.
Well, that's not entirely impossible, sir. A good piece of news, a fantastic rumor.
I'm sorry. Now, in view of your relationship with your wife's father and the adverse publicity to our company, I am not involving the police.
Thank you, sir. Is there anything else?
2 things. You have a period of 30 days in which to return to us a sum of $250,000. And I accept your resignation as of this morning.
I imagine, then, this is not the proper time to discuss the possibility of a raise. Phillips. What a day, Phillips. Be a good man and fix me a martini.
No, sir.
Very dry. No, sir. Phillips? 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 Frida? Frida! Frida!
You called, Mynheer?
Is there something wrong with Phillips? Was he paid this month?
Mrs. Oliver has given the staff strict orders to ignore any request you may make.
And if I insist? Thank you. You're dismissed.
Jordan!
Ah, Clarice, my pet. I didn't hear you enter, though I did feel a slight chill.
Have you thought about what we discussed?
Yes, my dear, and I have the entire evening arranged. Cocktails at 5, dinner at Chasen's, the charity ball, and then a moonlit ride to Catalina.
I meant the divorce.
Divorce? Divorce? You're joking.
I'm perfectly serious. I can't stand living with you another day, Jordan.
Maybe it's our sex life. We'll take night courses. We'll study. We'll work. We'll fix it.
Oh, face it, Jordan. You've just never been comfortable being a failure. You always felt I paid your way.
Oh, Clarice, my pet, my plum, my peach, my pear. Why be hasty?
I've been thinking of it for 6 years. Jordan, I'm going to cut you off without a cent.
Has Judy Woody been a Nudie Woody?
Oh, cut out that insipid baby talk. You're a grown man in a suit. That may have been cute when you were in your 20s, but it's not anymore.
Don't push me, Clarice. I must have my money.
Jordan, I don't want a scene. I just want you to pack your belongings and leave my home.
You mean our home?
I mean my home.
Does the phrase community property mean anything to you?
Does the phrase alimony mean anything to you?
Alimony?
You'll thank me for this, Jordan. I'm doing it for your own good.
You're forgetting the stocks and bonds. I'll sell out.
They're in my name, in a revocable trust. And now, Jordan, I'm revoking it. And I'm revoking you, and I'm revoking our marriage.
Sweetheart, you're just in a revoking mood this morning, that's all. A good breakfast and it'll pass.
That's another thing I've always wanted to tell you, Jordan.
Sweetheart.
You do a rotten Bogart.
Picasso, Van Gogh, Warhol, Degas, Ingres, Degas, David, Warhol, Gainsborough, Warhol.
Interesting.
Interesting? Is that all you can say? Interesting?
What should I say?
Oh, forgive me. I forget that you're just an art dealer. It's a pity one must grow callous from overexposure.
I am not callous, Mr. Oliver. I am just trying not to be unrealistic.
But a true masterpiece must be humbling even to the most sophisticated dealer.
Did you purchase all of these in the same source, Mr. Oliver?
Yes, the von Schlegel Gallery. Normally I would sell them back to von Schlegel, but he doesn't seem to have a gallery anymore.
Quite correct. He left for Switzerland.
Ah.
I will give you $25,000 for the lot.
$25 million, you mean?
$1,000.
1,000?
25,000.
$25,000 for these masterpieces?
Masterpieces, yes. Masterpieces of forgery.
Forgery?
Forgery. They are all worthless fakes. The Warhols, of course, are originals, but I'll give you nothing for them. Forgeries of those would be priceless.
Mr. Fletch, I dislike humor at my expense.
I have no sense of humor, Mr. Oliver. The $25,000 I offer you is for the frames. They're all so beautifully carved in gold leaf. Etiolated flange, splay.
These are my infants, my little babies, my children.
Children, perhaps, yes, but illegitimate children.
They must be original. I paid von Schlegel with original money.
And so you have original von Schlegels.
You're lying to
I
me.
will give you $25,000. Take it or leave it.
27.
No.
29.
No.
30.
No, 24.
25.
No, it's a deal.
All right.
You'll have my check in 2 days.
I'll see you in 3 days.
Right.
Wait a minute. This is my house. Those are my forgeries. That's my chandelier. Those are my tables.
Yes. This is your head.
That's my head.
Yes. Perhaps if I were to call a doctor.
No, doctor. I'll walk you to the door. I'll show you in. Out.
Yes. Yeah.
Strange fellow.
Divorce? Divorce is serious business. It could put a severe strain on your marriage. As your lawyer, I would have to suggest that you think the matter through.
But that's all I am thinking about. He's grown so selfish. He's obsessed with those paintings, bought with my money. The worst part is, I still love him.
Well, don't worry. We'll see what we can do. I'll immediately transfer all securities and bonds into a separate trust. And of course, as your attorney, we'll have the estate under my executorship.
But he'll fight that. I'm afraid to think what he might do.
No, don't fret. You want a little piece of cheese?
No, thanks.
Clarice? Clarice? Oh, Clarice? Has anyone seen Clarice? Oh, thank you. Clarice? Clarice?
Now, we'll take care of everything. We'll control everything. He hasn't got a chance.
So, when the chicken's away, the rat will play.
Hello, Jordan.
Oh, chicken leg. Clarice, my pet, I'm so glad you're still here.
I live here, you idiot.
If you don't mind, I'd like to speak to my wife alone.
We have
the
nothing
terrace,
to
all right.
discuss. We have nothing to discuss, Jordan.
On the terrace. How can you say we have nothing to discuss with so much going on? How cruel and sensitive. There is much to discuss. We're both grown-ups. We're human beings. This is our life. I want you to answer me honestly, truthfully. I can't feel that these 6 years were all in vain.
Well?
Is it really true you don't like the way I do Bogart?
Stinks.
Stinks. I've always loved the way you did Bacall. Are you going to let 6 years go down the drain? I'm not a child. I'm capable of change. I can change. I can grow. I could do Gable, Ronald Colvin.
Oh, Jordan, 6 years ago you were you and I was me. But now I'm me and you're you.
I'll be you. You be me. We'll be anything we want. We're grown-ups.
Jordan, I want to laugh again. That's why I married you, because you made me laugh.
And I will. I'll make you laugh again.
Oh,
Look.
good night, Jordan.
Good night, Clarice.
Good night, Harold.
Good night, Jordan.
My life, it's falling apart. I paint things. They're all fakes. I feel empty.
Ah, das fakes you bought from Von Schlegel, yeah?
You know Von Schlegel?
Intimately, he's been a patient of mine for years. He tells me everything.
You mean all these years I've been billed thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, and you never told me anything?
Mr. Oliver, I am a psychoanalyst. I am not a district attorney. I do not make moral judgments. I treat neurosis.
And if I told you I was going to kill my wife, you wouldn't call the police?
I would not call the police, correct. I would let you kill her, and then we would talk about it at the next session.
And if I were to kill myself?
That would be a different question. You would not be able to talk about it at the next session. Besides, it's a much healthier thing to kill one's wife than to kill oneself.
It is?
Yeah. But you're not the homicidal type. You could never kill anyone.
Why not?
Because you're a weakling. You're a coward. You have no guts, no backbone. You're a mere worm of a man.
Are you aware of what you're saying, Doctor?
Of course I am. Who should know better than I do? I have been your analyst for 6 years.
But
You are allowed. A deadbeat. You're not only a ball, you're a foul ball. Here. Look at yourself. Look.
No, take it away. I can't.
Look at yourself.
Wait.
Look. Our time is up.
No, but Doctor, you're supposed to help me.
I help you? You are supposed to help yourself. You come here, you tell me what to do, you pay me, and you help yourself. And unless you pay me, I will not listen to you.
I'll pay you, though. I'll pay you. I don't have the money at the moment. I mean, I don't have access to the money, but I'll find money. There must be way.
If you do not find the money, I will not listen. I will let you go crazy.
A table, senor.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this a Chinese restaurant?
Si, senor.
Why are you dressed like a Mexican?
Because I am a Mexican, senor. This way, please. Your check, senor.
Ah, thank you. $1.14. Very reasonable. Here we are, my good man. Keep the change.
Thank you, senor.
Don't mention it. charity ball and then a moonlit ride to Catalina.
I meant the divorce.
Divorce? Certainly. Surely you're jesting.
I'm perfectly serious, Jordan. I can't stand living with you a day longer.
Perhaps a better sex life. We'll take night courses.
Face it, you've never really been comfortable being a failure. You always felt I paid your way.
Has Judy Woody been in Nudie Woody?
Oh, cut out that insipid baby talk. I just want you to pack your belongings and leave my home.
You mean our home, don't you?
I mean my home.
Does the phrase community property mean anything to you?
Does the phrase alimony mean anything to you?
Alimony?
You've been living off my money since the day we met.
I'm warning you, Clarice.
You're warning me?
Yes. I'd love to.
You?
I'd love to just... I'd love to... See? That could easily have been your neck, my precious.
Jordan. How masculine.
Excuse me. Do you know how this movie turns out?
Well, yeah. He kills his wife, collects her insurance, and is elected governor of California.
Thank you. Thank you. Gotta dance! So you see, Mrs. Sloven, I'd like to take out a $1 million... Mrs. Sloven, I'd like to take out a $1 million policy in my wife's name with myself as sole beneficiary.
$1 million policy?
Yeah.
Oh, would that be a 20 or 30-year policy, Mr. Oliver?
I was thinking more of 1 week.
1 week. Oh, that's highly irregular.
Okay. Make it 2 weeks.
Oh, well, that'll be fine. Now, the premium on $1 million policy for even 2 weeks is very, very high. Possibly several $1,000s.
Oh. Well, would it be possible to pay the premium after the 2-week period?
Oh, I'm afraid not. The policy can only take effect upon the completion of a physical examination and your personal check for the premium.
Physical examination?
It's routine.
Mr. Sloven, my wife is very sensitive to doctors' offices and examinations.
Mm-hmm.
Could you make other arrangements in this case?
Oh, certainly. If you wish, I can have one of our doctors examine your wife in the privacy of your home.
Oh, fine. One more thing.
Yeah.
Could you have the doctor examine her in such a way that she wouldn't know that she was being examined? Could you do that?
Thank you, Phillips.
Hello, my dear. Where do you think you're going?
Out.
Oh, I'm afraid not. I have a friend coming over. I'd like you to meet him.
That's no concern of mine, Jordan.
I'm afraid I'm making it your concern. Back up against the wall.
You lost your mind?
I mean, what if I were to say yes? Phillips, out from behind that door.
Put that thing away. It might go off.
It might, and it might not.
Oh, Jordan, let's not get into flights of fancy.
I'm not being fanciful, my dear. Phillips, stop leaning up against my frame. Now, remember, this gun will be somewhere near me at all times. Phillips, into the kitchen. The kitchen? And tell Frida to behave herself. Tell her I have a gun this time. My dear. Phillips. Phillips. Now behave yourself, Clarice.
Yes,
Heshi Yamamoto.
Mr. Heshi Yamamoto.
Heshi, oh, it's so good to... Phillips, it's so good to see you again. You're looking well, really keeping yourself in good shape.
Thank you.
Mr. Sloven spoke to you? I'm an old friend of yours.
Gordon.
Jordan Oliver.
Jordan Oliver.
Clarice, I'd like you to meet an old friend of mine, Heshi. Heshi, this is my wife, Clarice.
Aha, Mrs. Oliver. So nice to be invited to dinner.
Dinner? What dinner?
Dinner is served.
That dinner.
Shall we? Shall we? Don't forget. Don't let her suspect you're giving her a physical examination.
Don't worry. I have great experience. Once I helped deliver baby to woman in back of car. And she thought I was repairing transmission of her Toyota.
Excellent dinner, Mrs. Oliver.
Thank you.
Heshi? Heshi, shall we talk of old times?
Oh, so, Mrs. Oliver, I was just admiring your wrist.
Oh, Thank you.
Aren't they lovely wrists?
So delicate.
Yes.
Huh? You see, we believe in our culture that the wrist is gateway to a woman's soul.
How poetic.
We believe that if woman possess beautiful wrist, she possess beautiful soul.
I have never heard that. Are you sure that's true?
Well, I could be mistaken.
Well, perhaps. Clarice, let's play some cards.
Oh, please.
I don't want to play cards. I want to
Clarice?
Deal.
Yes, rummy. We'll play rummy. We'll play 7-card rummy or 5-card rummy?
Orwell,
7-card rummy.
beautiful brooch.
Oh, yes.
Thank you so
I
much.
bought that for her.
It was my mother's.
Beautiful gown.
Your mother's? I
Thank
forgot.
you.
Oh,
Very
this
much.
gown go with this brooch, I'm sure.
Pick up.
I don't want to
It's
really do
my
this,
lead.
Jordan.
My
It's
lead.
not my
Smell
kind
the
of
beautiful
thing.
flowers.
The flower. Oh, the flower.
Flowers.
Oh, the flower. Clarice, smell the flowers. Oh, isn't it good to breathe? Oh, we haven't breathed like this since our honeymoon. Clarice, breathe. Pick up.
Breathing.
Your
Excuse
play.
me. Breathing.
Pick up.
I don't want to play
Oh,
cards.
please. Clarice. Let's
I can't.
reconsider. Can't you reconsider?
Are you all right?
Oh, yes, just I lost my contact lens.
Oh, yes. Heshy's been losing his contact lenses since he was a small little nipper. Rummy.
Sir?
Rummy.
Jordan.
What?
Sir?
Oh, don't pay any attention to him. Can't you reconsider? Please,
Jordan, I can't
please. You know
spend
how
any
much
more
I
time
love
here
you.
with you and your weird
I
Ben.
pray you.
Jordan.
Oh, Heshy.
Yes,
Nice to see you.
found my kazoo.
Kazoo, kazoo.
Kazoo, kazoo.
You see, it's used in Japanese tea drink ceremony.
Oh, yes, I've tried that many times. What you do is you put the tea in through this tube, and you press this tube, and you go,
Oh, Jordan,
kazoo,
that's
kazoo.
so ridiculous
Kazoo, kazoo. Yes,
sometimes.
it's a very old custom. Kazoo, kazoo.
Never heard of
Kazoo,
such
kazoo,
foolish
kazoo.
business.
Kazoo,
Mrs.
kazoo.
Oliver?
Yes, what is it, Mr.
Please,
Yamamoto?
You see, I am a collector. Strange hobby, you
What
know.
is it? What is it?
Well, I was wondering, please, would you give me a specimen?
Jordan, I've had enough. I'm going now.
Oh, Clarice, be a good hostess.
I'm going now.
Oh, Clarice, it's his hobby. Don't be selfish.
Something I said?
And I was so upset and embarrassed I couldn't even drive.
I'm so sorry, Clarice. And you have no idea who this Yamamoto is?
He said he was an old army buddy. Harold Jordan was never in the army.
Jordan was probably lying. I wonder why.
He lies all the time. It's one lie after another. I never even know when he's telling the truth anymore.
I've heard of people like that.
He hasn't been the same since the day we married. He keeps acting, pretending he's other people.
You mean the way he sometimes thinks he's Humphrey Bogart?
Oh, that's not so bad. The Bogart thing was a game with us. We were gay, we laughed. He was Bogart and I'd be Bacall. And then with that warning, he was Peter Lorre. Harold, he made me be Sidney Greenstreet. I gained 35 pounds in 1 month.
Clarice, it's not worth it. Go ahead and get the divorce. Pretty soon he'll be doing Bela Lugosi. He'll sneak up on you while you're asleep and bite you in the neck.
scotch on the rocks, straight up and neat.
What's that?
Said I'll have it double scotch on the rocks, straight up and neat.
Right, right.
Some kind of party going on over here, sweetheart?
Too noisy for you?
What?
Yeah. Hey, keep it quiet in here, will you? It's after midnight. Better?
Yes, thank you. Any of these tables open?
Well, let me see. How many of there are you?
One of me.
Party of one. Well, you better take that table over there, huh?
Thanks, sweetheart.
Believe me, my dear, he's never going to change.
Oh, if only he'd just stop doing Bogart and start being Bogart. The poor man, he's going to be lost without my money.
What you need is a rest, a vacation, to clear your mind.
Well, I could use one, I know that.
Which is why I've arranged one for you.
You have?
Mm-hmm. I've taken the liberty of making a reservation for you at the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas.
Las Vegas?
It'll be very therapeutic. You can gamble, go swimming, play golf, go shopping.
Eat, sleep.
Well, if that's what you want to do. See, you feel better already just thinking about a vacation.
It's a nice idea. Thank you, Harold. You are a good friend.
And a pretty good attorney. Now, don't worry about a thing. I'll take care of everything.
Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to wake you. Who are you?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
Bobo.
Bobo?
Bobo.
Bobo?
Captain Bobo.
Oh, Captain Bobo. What kind of captain?
Oh, no kind. I just call myself a captain. It doesn't hurt anybody. It impresses people. You impressed?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am very much.
Oh, thank you. You're my first one.
You mind if I sit down?
Please.
Thank you. You know who I am, don't you?
No?
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You know my name?
No, I don't.
You know my wife's name?
No, I don't know your wife's name.
Oh, admit it.
No, I don't.
You know I have a policy on my wife's life and plan to kill her and collect the insurance, don't you?
No, I don't know that.
What did I just say?
You just said you got a policy on your wife's life and you plan to kill her for the insurance.
Then you do know.
Well, you just said that.
You're lying. You heard it before I said it.
No, I didn't.
Sit down. Where do you think you're going? You're in this up to your neck.
Listen, I'm just a captain looking for a ship, you know, and a little port and a nice home to go home to, that's all.
Just as I thought. You're one of those guys likes to dish it out, but you can't take it.
I'm just a sweet, innocent guy that never gets in trouble.
Hello, Bobo.
Oh, hi, fellas. Vito. Listen, I didn't expect you today. I explained the whole thing to Carmine, and he was going to call Nunzio, and then he was going to call Big Vito, and explained that, see, tomorrow I got a big thing going in a race. I got a horse to finish.
You lose.
Huh?
Carmine is resting comfortably in an abandoned gold mine. And Nunzio don't work for Vito no more. He works for little Louie.
Oh, he's a principal man. You'd really like him very much. Oh, excuse me. This is Vito, and Vito, this is my friend.
We don't want to meet no friends of yours. We come for the money.
Money?
Just to show you we mean business, we're going to let you pay tomorrow. All 5 G's.
5 G's? I only borrowed 2 G's. Vito knows that.
Yeah, Vito knows that. Vito also knows that 5 G's is more than 2 G's, and he knows he comes off better. if you pay him more. And he knows more is good.
That's a lot of interest.
Just to show you we're on the square, we're gonna give you your receipt in advance. Vito.
Oh,
I'll be right there, Bobo. No? I can't stand these ruffian techniques. They think they come in off the streets and just run it that way. Well,
Vito always does a clean job.
thank you, Vito.
Now, just to show you this ain't none of it personal. Waiter, check.
No. I'll take care of it, Jack.
Does this happen often?
Oh, boy. Money. I need some money, otherwise they keep doing this.
Don't worry, Bobo. I'm your friend. I will give you the money. 1,000.
Thousands? Dollars?
Yes.
How many thousands?
A lot of thousands. More thousands than you ever dreamed of.
Boy, what I gotta do, kill somebody? You were serious. I mean, that's like murder.
Right, murder. You could call it murder if you want to be technical.
Oh, there's a tremendous punishment given out for things like that if you get caught.
Well, you're not going to get caught. I'm not going to tell anyone. Are you going to tell anyone?
No, but murder, I mean, taking somebody's life without their written permission, I can't do that.
Bobo, wise up. You have no choice. If you don't kill my wife, they kill you.
How many thousands?
$25,000.
25,000?
Yes. Here's one of them.
Are they all as pretty as that?
Every one. Some of them are even prettier.
You got a deal.
Good morning, Clarice.
Goodbye, Jordan.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Las Vegas.
Must you?
It's no concern of yours, Jordan.
More than you know, my pet. More than you know.
Yes, Bobo. That's correct. Las Vegas. I'm pretty sure it's the one in Nevada. Fine. Yes, my dear. Just think. This time tomorrow, you'll be... well... and I'll be $1 million richer. Less federal inheritance tax. Jordan Oliver here.
Mr. Oliver, this is Mr. Slovan of No Fault Insurance.
Yes, Mr. Slovan.
And that, Mr. Oliver, is a story in a nutshell. If you want, you can keep the nutshell.
I don't want the nutshell. What are all these nuts? I don't want any of these nuts. What's the matter with you? Why should I be penalized?
You're not being penalized. You're not being penalized, Mr. Oliver. All that remains is for your wife to take another physical examination, and the policy will be renewed, I'm sure.
But you know how my wife feels about physicals? Yes. She doesn't like... How did you find out, anyway?
That Yamamoto wasn't a real doctor?
Yes.
Well, he was walking by this morning when one of our secretaries asked to borrow his thermometer to take her temperature.
So?
He didn't know what a thermometer was.
How could that be? How could a human being not know what a thermometer is?
Well, these things do happen.
Happen? They don't happen. Don't you understand? Don't you understand that it's not fair? Life is not fair. I had it planned out. Don't you understand? It was perfect. It was going to be perfect. Bobo! Bobo!
What?
Clarice!
What?
Where is everybody? Anybody here? Anybody home?
Hi, Ace, could I help you?
Bobo!
Mr. Oliver!
Bobo, it's all off. Do you understand? It's off. Did you kill her? It's off. What have you done with the body? You killed her, haven't you? No. Tell me she's alive. What? Is she alive? What is it? Speak louder. Would you talk louder? Can't you see I'm strangling you? Did you kill Clarice? Did you kill her? No. Oh, thank God.
But don't worry about it, because I hired somebody else to do it.
What?
Yeah, I paid him $20,000.
I gave you $25,000.
I only needed $5.
Who did you give the money to?
Oh, I can't tell you. It's a big secret. Yeah, you see, he's in show business as a musician, and publicity got out about this. It could possibly hurt his career.
Who was it, Bobo? Who was it? Don't you understand? I'm calling the whole thing off. The insurance. She's not covered.
If I tell you who it was, will you stop choking me?
Yes.
Okay. The man's name was,
Yeah.
What the heck was his name?
Oh, come on, Bobo, the name. Just think of it. Think now. What was the name? Huh? Bobo. No, Bobo. You've got to help me. No, don't try to use a ploy on me. Come on, Bobo, the name. Oh. Bobo. Snap out of it. Bobo, come on. Come with me, Bobo. Taxi!
Up here.
Is that him?
Yeah, play.
Ah, bravo, Mr. Poplow, bravo. It all looks absolutely marvelous. We just have one small problem.
What is that?
We're long. Can you cut 20 minutes?
Are you serious? Do you think that it's easy to conduct Swan Lake with the entire action from the lake's point of view?
May I make a suggestion?
Of course you may, but I'm not going to listen.
Can you cut out the part with the swan?
I didn't hear that. Gentlemen, please, I want your attention. You have no talent, and I have to go. I have an important engagement in Canada. Goodbye.
Mr. Poplow.
Goodbye, big boy.
Mr. Poplow.
Let me discuss.
Please.
Mr. Partlow? Partlow, that's the man I was telling you about. That's Mr. Oliver.
How do you do? I'm Jordan Oliver.
This is not a place to be speaking, not in front of the boys. Please, you are following me.
Boy, there's no madness. Grace is alive. She's alive.
Maybe not. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Tell him to go and ask the man that I paid $16,000 to bump her off.
Man?
$16,000? I paid you $20,000.
I only needed $4.
What man?
What do you mean?
Who's the man?
You see these lips?
No.
They're my lips. They're very important to me.
Oh, forget the lips.
They needed $4,000 immediately.
For what?
Lip gloss.
Lip gloss?
$9,000 worth of lip gloss for $4,000. It was a garage sale. That's a good deal, don't you think so?
Potlow, listen to me. You help me find that man, I'll keep you in lip gloss for life.
Oliver, life is more than lip gloss. He is sick, your friend. He'll disturb.
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Don't touch me,
All
please.
right, I didn't mean to.
Tell me this, mister. Have you got ancestors?
Yes, I do, on my mother's side.
Were they music lovers?
Oh, music. They loved music. Music was our whole life. For breakfast, for lunch, for dinner, snacks, was all music.
My family liked music,
Bobo's
too.
family, we all like music. La 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 la.
Wait. Okay, you know what then? Wait a minute, I tell you something. Because of what you said, I am going to help you. Yes, it's lovely.
Costume company, what are we doing here?
You want to get in to see Dr. Binet, don't you?
Yes, well, of course.
Then I'm going to take you.
All right.
Please, don't wait.
Oh, yes. Bobo.
Welcome.
Mrs. Martin, this strap must be secure. Now, don't be afraid. Everything will be just fine. The hammer sterile, Master.
No, not the hammer, Doctor.
That will be all right, Dagan. We won't be needing that, will we, Mrs. Martin?
Shall I make preparations, Master?
Of course, Dagan. You may bring in the body.
Yes, Master.
We are going to find them.
Yes, we have to, because otherwise...
Whoa, please. I will help you, but don't touch my flute.
Bobo? All right.
Casual.
Yes,
Ready?
just... Oh.
Gonna be all right with that.
Easy, Bobo. Watch.
Please.
Casual.
Extremely nonchalant. Remember, casual. Come with me.
Did I do well, Master?
Ah, excellent, Dagan, excellent. There will be an extra spider in your pay envelope this week.
Thank you, Master.
Who's she?
Mrs. Martin, I promised you would lose weight. Meet and greet your new body.
But it's on her.
Oh, never fear, my dear Mrs. Martin. We only want to give your brain a new home.
Is that what you meant? My brain and her body?
You will be exquisite. And with a wonderful figure, don't you agree?
You can't do that. That's insane.
Insane, perhaps. But it's a living.
I refuse.
Take it.
I want to be let out immediately. You're mad.
That's what they said at the university when I experimented. The verdict was brilliant, but mad.
Ow, no, let me out. Ow, you freak.
Wait! You realize, of course, you will forfeit your deposit.
Let me out.
Do I still get my spider, Master?
Spider, you know what you get.
Yes, Master!
He says what you get, Dagan. Take it! Land
You're too kind to me.
Take her back to my room.
Now for this exercise, everybody down on their knees. Come on.
Oh, what are you doing? I told you before, you are going to ruin everything.
Bobo, what's
must
the
be
matter?
casual.
Casual, of
Very
course.
casual indeed.
We must, don't you?
Oh, you will
find Clarice.
You will never get to Dr. Binet behaving in this sort of attitude.
Bobo, please.
Are you ready? Very pleasant, very nice, and pleasant. Nonchalant. Remember?
Inside. I found them wandering the grounds in a suspicious manner. They were looking casual.
Good work. Leave us. Not you three. Here.
Papa, Bobo.
Oh, Dr. Binet. So we are meeting once again.
Have we met before?
You don't remember me? I am the famous Lawrence Potlow. That is my nom de flute. I made arrangements with Florence Nightingale here regarding this man's wife.
Clarice Oliver? Remember, Master, the girl in Las Vegas?
Clarice Oliver.
Yes.
I have so many clients.
No, she was not exactly a client. You are supposed to kill her. That's why I gave you the $16,000.
Gentlemen, this meeting is concluded. Clarice Oliver is dead.
Oh, no. Oh, goodness gracious me.
Master, he fell down to a boom.
Squeamishness is not an attractive trait on a middle-aged, balding man, Mr. Oliver.
Doctor, tell me you didn't kill her.
Mr. Oliver, please, I can't remember. I have so many arrangements, I can't remember.
My master speaks the truth. He practices brain surgery, and it can affect the memory. How can brain surgery affect the memory?
I practice on my own brain.
Oh, doctor, please tell me, did you kill her?
I remember.
Yes?
I decided to split the fee, so I gave it to another specialist.
Yes, and what was his name?
A specialist. Yes, you get a receipt, a piece of paper.
I remember. I hired him from Workers Anonymous. They're very good, you know. They work very cheap, a few bucks. They do everything for you. Take Social Security, withholding, taxes, everything.
That's good to know, but what is the name?
Yes, the name. I know. It rhymes with rooster.
Rooster.
Rooster?
Rooster.
Rooster.
Kirsten. Sounds familiar.
I don't think you'd know him. He's top secret. He's with the CIA.
I do hope we're in time. The man seemed most anxious to take a life. How does it look?
Well, it's hard to say. Doesn't have an engine.
No engine? What do you mean, no engine?
But that's impossible. It's a brand new limousine. We've traveled over 100 miles.
Well, take a look for yourself.
But, Bobo, look.
It's remarkable we got this far.
Where are you going?
We're looking for somebody.
Who?
You wouldn't know. This is top secret.
James Kirsten.
Oh, the CIA guy. Why don't you get a bite to eat?
No, we can't eat now. We have to find that engine.
Jordan, perhaps the young man is correct. Why don't we get something to eat?
Shall I prepare something, Master?
No, Dagan. Arrangements have already been made.
We're not going to eat now. Don't you understand? We have to get on the road.
Jordan,
we have to keep moving.
You will eat.
I do feel a little hungry.
Bonsoir, gentlemen. Do you care to order a cocktail?
No, this is no time for cocktails.
Actually, this is a beautiful time for cocktails. I think I will have a brandy Alexander.
I will have a Shirley Temple with a straw.
Oh, sounds good. Make mine a Shirley Temple with a straw.
I think I'll have a gin fizz.
That sounds better. Make mine a gin fizz.
I'll have a nice cold beer.
That sounds best. Give me a cold beer.
Pardon. Are you on Sesame Street?
No, Santa Monica Boulevard.
Oh, stop it. What's the matter with you? We have no time for drink. But don't you understand that time is of the essence?
Is the flounder in season?
The flounder is always in season. However, I will suggest...
The mackerel.
No, I would not suggest the mackerel.
It must be the mackerel.
Give him the mackerel.
The perch. The perch.
The perch?
The perch.
I'll take the perch.
15 halibut, 38 flounder, 1 smelt, and 1 perch. Yes, that's right, 1 perch. I'd like delivery by the 1st of the month. If I can't have that, I'll take delivery by the last of the month. Come in, gentlemen, come in. I'll be with you in just a moment. Thank you very much. Goodbye. Good afternoon. May I help you?
Yes. Is Mr. Jack Kirsten here?
Whom shall I say is calling?
Oh, tell him Dr. Benet and some friends are here to see him.
Mr. Kirsten, there's a Dr. Benet and some friends. Oh, Dr. Benet, I'm sorry, I didn't recognize
No, I'm not.
you.
This is Dr. Benet.
Jack Kirsten.
I didn't recognize you, my dear Mr. Kirsten. Kirsten.
Are you the waiter? Shh. What are you doing?
Look at those lips. They are the second most beautiful pair I have ever seen. They should be in the Guinness Book of Lips. They are magnificent. You know something? With those lips, I could teach you to play the trumpet.
You couldn't.
Of course I could. Just press down on the middle valve. And...
Will you cut that out? Can't you see I'm trying to get some information?
We're all trying to get information of one kind or another.
So tell me, Hot Lips, you're really not with the CIA, huh?
Of course I'm not. I'm a bricklayer. Bricklaying is my life. But I use the CIA as my cover. You know what it is to want to lay bricks, and there are no bricks to lay.
Where's my wife?
I'm non-union. Bricklaying is my life.
Where's my wife? You're done with her.
Sure, I have plenty of
I don't want to hear about
I don't have any more.
I want to know where my wife is.
Bricks
what you have done
got to be laid upon each other.
Down!
Mamma who are these people?
It's all right, friends. Amici. Friends. It's all right. It's all right. Poor fellow. A building that we finished fell on him. He thinks he's still working for Mussolini. Any news from Il Duce?
The news. They don't know the futility of spying for a war that has been over for 30 years. And it gets very lonesome. Do they know that Mussolini knows that I know about the Allied invasion plan?
Do you know that he knows that Mussolini knows about the Allied invasion plan?
No, I don't know anything.
No, we don't know.
Nothing at all.
Does he know anything about Clarice?
Well, he should. I passed the murder contract on to him.
What? Listen to me. I have to talk to you. It's very important what I have to say. This is very important. I'm trying to find out. My name is Jordan Oliver. My wife's name is Clarice Oliver. Does that mean anything to you?
What regiment was she with?
Regiment? What is he talking about, regiment? Oh, yes. Colonel, yes. We're all on your side. We're friends. There's no chance of being court-martialed, you understand? What have you done with Clarice?
Ma cosa dice? Cosa dice?
Ho ammazzato la moglie di questo.
Mi dispiace, ma io non ho ammazzato nessuno.
He's very sorry. He did not murder your wife.
Grazie.
Thank you. She's alive.
Ho dato un incarico a un altro.
He paid somebody else to do it. What? Per quanto?
6,95.
695?
695, no, $6.95 soldi.
He got them very cheap, too, $6.95.
Who would kill a human being for $6.95?
Che razza d'uomo per commettere un delitto così?
Un artista di palcoscenico, capisci? Le cose vanno male.
An actor.
An actor? An actor is going to kill my wife for $6.95?
Un attore.
Hang him. Where? How do you say where in Italian?
Come si dice dove in italiano?
Come si dice dove in italiano?
Dove l'attore? Dove?
Sì, si sta preparando.
The actor's preparing.
We have to find the actor. I have to find him. Okay. We have to find him.
Attenzione!
What did he say? Something about it's hopeless.
Anybody who would pick up 7 guys looking like us would have to be crazy.
Read any good books lately? Get much rain this part of the country? Want to see a card trick? Cards? Big card? I'll show you the cards. We have all different cards. You want to see?
But tell me, do you think the Dodgers will win the pennant next year?
Rufus! You hear me, Rufus? This is a dog. Good. Here. Here comes Ma without her bucket.
I don't mean to upset you, sir, but I really think you need treatment.
What do I care? Just take a couple of seconds. I can drive this truck over that cliff.
It'll be all over. Nobody panic.
What am I doing here? What is the meaning of life? Who am I?
Potlow. Don't crack on me, Potlow.
Have a drink, fellas.
Oh.
What's this?
What is it?
Moonshine. Me and myself.
Bobo.
I'm a teetotaler.
Excuse me, you have a little cinzano?
I say drink.
Hello, you see, we're priests. We're on our way to a costume party.
Yeah.
We can't drink.
Gentlemen, I think we should humor this man. He has all the earmarks of a psychopath.
If no one drinks, I go over the cliff.
Okay, easy, don't worry.
This stuff is poison. I vote for the cliff.
Place your bets, please. Place your bets. Winner, 17 black. Winner, 10 red. $25 yellow.
Hospital?
What seems to be the trouble, nurse?
This man is acting very strangely, Doctor.
Dr. DeHart.
I know this man. I can vouch for him.
Oh, Doctor, it's so nice to see a friendly face. Are you all right? What are you doing here? Why are you dressed like this?
We can't all be fashion plates.
Oh, Doctor, I feel so terrible. I'm a beaten man. It's Clarice. I tried to have her killed when I left your office. I feel so guilty about it.
Oliver.
I love her.
Mr. Oliver.
I hate myself.
Mr. Oliver, I am not your doctor. I am Dr. DeHart, Jr. You are confusing me with my father, Dr. DeHart, Sr., poor man. He went crazy and lost the use of himself.
It's no concern of mine. I have my own problems.
This is not a private session. I am on duty here. I have a whole ward full of sickies to take care of.
But I have to talk to you. I have to talk.
Let go.
We have to
Help.
talk.
Nurse.
Doctor, don't you understand?
Dr. Fishkin!
Help! Guido? Guido will know where the actor is. Guido?
Yes, my dear Captain. We seem to have here a brave little soldier, don't we, eh? Colonnello Guido Alconi, Comandante dell'Esercito Italiano. And this is my Batman, Captain Bobo.
Bobo.
Bobo?
The Cross of Venice?
Of course, that's the Cross of Venice. No. He deserved the Cross of Venice. Put it there, please.
He deserved?
Yes. There. My dear comrade, what can I say? I'm sorry about the Tunisian campaign. And Rommel, the desert fox, if he only had listened to me, North Africa would have been ours. Very simple.
Guido,
But
I'm looking for the... I have to...
Silenzio! Imbecille! Attenzione! Ma come, non mi sto facendo una cerimonia a questo povero soldato ignoto? Imbecille!
Bobo, what's he talking about? Did he say anything about the actor? What did he say?
He said something like that.
Kirsten?
Why can't I have the medal?
Kirsten.
Hello.
Kirsten.
It is one pamplemousse le grenadine de coq au vin, Jerry's Jubilee, one yoo-hoo.
Yoo-hoo?
Yoo-hoo. Yoo-hoo?
Yoo-hoo?
More yoo-hoo?
No hoo-hoo.
More yoo-hoo.
Kirsten, you've got to
I
help
would
me.
recommend the Flounder, but it is out of season. You know.
You have to help me.
I'm sorry. Do you have a reservation?
Reservation?
Oui?
It's me, Oliver, Jordan Oliver.
Oliver. No, I do not have you on my list.
It's me, look. Oliver! Yes! Now, you've got to help me. You understand that? I've got to find the actor. Clarice is in tremendous danger. I just left Guido. He's with Bobo. I don't know what they're doing. They're pinning medals on people. He said something about Now, do you know what
Do you have the reservation?
Is this madness?
You do not have a reservation, I cannot help you. I'm
Mad
sorry.
around here?
It is only my job I'm doing, you know. Have you tried the perch?
Somebody help me! Is there an actor in the house?
To be or not to be. That is the line. Line, give me the line. Or give me 10 more minutes. I had it memorized, I swear it. I can also do Molière. I speak French. I do mime. I can dance. I can move. I can make you laugh. I can make you cry. All I want is a chance. Oh, please, let me read. I know what you're thinking. I'm wrong for the part, but I have a wide range. I'm a master of makeup. All I want is a chance. Oh, I'm willing to work for scale. I won't even tell my agent.
Are you the actor?
You know me then. You've seen me work. Were you in Detroit last year? I did Streetcar. They compared me with Brando. It was summer stock.
Did you kill my wife? Did you kill Clarice?
My specialty is death scenes. I played Camille.
Oh, you swine, you prig, you ass!
You don't understand. I didn't kill her. I didn't kill anyone. I only kill audiences. I killed them in Detroit.
You didn't kill my wife? Clarice is still alive?
Yes. Oh, please. Let go of my throat. It's my instrument.
You didn't give the money to anybody else? You kept the $6.95 all for yourself? You didn't give it to anybody? Tell me the truth.
Oh, that is the truth. I didn't go through with it because I couldn't figure out my motivation. I needed something bigger. A hook, an affair. I didn't even know the woman. I didn't do it.
Oh, it gives me wonder great as my content to see you here before me. My soul's joy. If after every tempest comes such calm.
May the winds blow till they have wakened death, and the laboring bark climbs hills of sea.
Olympus high and duck again, as low as hell's from heaven.
Othello, Act 2, Scene 1. I can do it.
Yes, you can do
I can do it. Yes, I can.
Man, Clarice is alive! Colonel Guido, round up the troops. Kirsten, pay the checks. Dagan, get the bedpans. We're going overboard. Raise the sheets. Get the pillows. Man the toast. Raise the sail.
Extra! Read all about it. Wealthy socialite, Clarice Oliver, found dead on streets of Las Vegas. Extra!
You have the Wall Street closing?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good. Very good. Put it on my bill. Keep the change.
Thank you.
Wealthy socialite slain in Vegas.
Extra! Read all about
She's
it.
dead.
Wealthy socialite, Clarice
You said she was
Oliver,
alive.
found dead
But she's dead. You lied to me. You all lied to me, didn't you? You're splitting the money. You're splitting the money among you. It's a coincidence. It's a coincidence, my foot. You. Oh, Clarice, my darling, my pet. I have to claim the body. I'll get
Not
the body.
if I get there first.
It's my wife.
I tell you, that's not who you say it is. That's my wife.
Are you Mr. Oliver?
No, I'm Ramos, Mr. Alonzo Ramos, and that woman is Bonnie Ramos, not Clarice Oliver.
Then how do you explain those things that we found on her? The license, the purse, and the feathers.
Simple. Besides being a hired killer, she was also a thief. She stole them.
Would you hold that pose, please, sir?
I'm escaping. There's my mess up in that tree.
The street's the other way, you fool.
I know. I'm trying to fool the guards. They never let me sit on my eggs anymore. Never.
Oh, it's because of people like that our Blue Cross rates are going up.
It's a good thing the ground was here to break our fall.
Is everyone all right?
Clarice?
Are we all right?
Clarice, I'm coming, Clarice!
Dear acquaintances, family, and friend, we are gathered here on this day as a reminder to the terrible tragedy that befell Bonnie Ramos. Affectionately known to those who knew her as Dirty Bonnie. It can be said of Bonnie Ramos, she was the best hit woman in the business. But she never killed anyone who didn't need killing. What more can be said about Bonnie Ramos? I can't think of a thing.
Oh, forgive me.
Who is this man?
I don't know.
Oh, Clarice. Clarice? Clarice, it's me, Jordan. I'm sorry I'm late. There was a lot of traffic. Oh, my darling, I love you so much. It's not fair that you should go. Why do we always learn things too late? It's not fair. Life is not fair.
Shouldn't we try to stop him?
Shh, it may be some strange and unusual religious cult of some kind.
Clarice!
5'2", eyes of blue. But what those 5 feet could do, has anybody seen my gown?
Hey, get out of my wife's grave. She was 6'3".
Bury me! Bury me! This is the woman I love!
That's the woman I love!
Were you having an affair with my wife?
That's my Bonnie.
This is Clarice, my pet.
Are you Jordan Oliver?
Yes, I am.
Well, there's been a mistake. My wife had your wife's identification. The hit and run who killed my wife thought it was your wife.
Oh, then that means that your wife is... Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Sorry? She was a thief and a murderer.
Oh.
You know how many people she killed? Hurry, I'll show you sorry.
Stop it. Father, he's been way out of line. Give him some Hail Marys. Bobo, did you hear that?
Yes, I heard
Clarice is
that.
alive again.
I know.
That means there's a killer loose now. If it's not one of us, who could it be?
I got an idea. If it's not one of us, it must be somebody else.
Hit it! Huh? Which way is Las Vegas?
This way.
Oh, never mind. I'll find it myself. Men! This is not farewell, but we are friends, and we shall meet again.
Goodbye, my dear Jordan.
What a beautiful time for the cocktail!
Yes, wonderful.
What place am I?
Looking at you.
Skull!
Alucard.
Le triumph.
Farewell, Joe.
Giovinezza, primavera di bellezza, il fascismo e la solezza della nostra libertà. Giovinezza, giovinezza, primavera di bellezza, del fascismo e la solezza della nostra libertà.
Booker, you. Yes, me. Why not me? But why?
Why? Why? Always why? Why not? Perhaps because I become sole executor of Clarice's estate. You know what that means in terms of money? 10% and all I can steal. Is that a good enough why for you?
Easy, Booker, easy. You're probably under a lot of stress. Why don't you sit down? We'll talk.
Talk? You realize I have to kill you both now?
Not if I don't have you.
Clarice!
Morgan! Look what you made me do with your questions. I attacked myself in the mirror.
You're such a fool. What an incompetent you are.
I feel sick.
Jordan!
Clarice, my
Harold, what's
darling.
going on?
Oh, it's quite all right, my dear. He tried to kill you.
Harold, my favorite attorney? Why?
Why? If I hear one more why, I'm gonna scream.
It has to do with your estate.
Is that why you had me sign all those papers? So that you could kill me and control my money?
I need a doctor. Is there a doctor in the house?
Excuse me, my dear. One moment, my precious. Oops. Hello, front desk. Send up some punishment.
Someone call for punishment?
Nurse Dagan, how nice to see you.
Hi, Jordan.
Take care of this man's wounds.
Wonderful, another body for science.
That's a nasty cut. You ought to have that taken care of. Wait! Jordan!
What lovely shoes.
Jordan, I've got a great tax shelter in Florida. Chandler's free income tax service, Jordan!
Jordan, we have a crazy marriage.
I know that, sweetheart, but that's what makes it so worthwhile. There's never a dull moment.
I love you, you zany you.
Oh, you know something? I love you too, you crazy, mixed-up, wonderful kid. In the future, if you ever need me, just whistle. You know how to whistle, don't you? That's right, kid. That's how to whistle.
I know that the people who made this movie were aiming for zany and wacky. There was even a slight possibility that they were going for funny. For my money, they missed them all. However, they did manage to hit strenuous, tired, and dull. It had less subtlety than the average Gomer Pyle episode. The one truly funny moment for me happened when Jordan came out of the movie theater and asked the ticket person how the movie ends. His dance is not what made me laugh. It was the fact that the woman decided to dance too. That bit had the same kind of lunacy that made Amazon Women on the Moon a cult classic. But that was it. So, did you keep a running list of the bad impressions? The movie flat out tells you one, Humphrey Bogart, and pretty much gives us another, PDT mainstay Bela Lugosi. I wrote down as many as I could find until my hand started cramping. Here we go. Peter Falk, George Segal, Woody Allen, Elton John, Lovey Howell, Larry Fine, Monty Python, Mel Brooks, Sabu, Herb Edelman, Bruce from Jaws, the Man with One Red Shoe, Torgo from Manos, The Hands of Fate, Chico Marx, Rick Moranis, the cast from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Gene Kelly, and Pat Morita. Oh, really? That was Pat Morita? Sorry, Mr. Miyagi. If you'd like to leave me a message, say hello, or suggest a film, you can contact me through Facebook, Public Domain Theater, Twitter, Cherokee_Jack, or YouTube, FL Warmer. You can now also experience the show live. Public Domain Theater Live at Popcorn Noir in East Hampton, Massachusetts happens once a month. It's a lot of fun, the movie is free, and the food is excellent. Make sure to check out Popcorn Noir's website, www.easthamptonpopcorn.com for showtimes. Tune in next week when Spidey says, hey, how about this? I'm going to start from behind the posters and kind of work my way through. Great. See if we can knock the ending out of the park. I'd probably just jinx myself. Does that look good? Sound good? Feel good? Then it is good. I know that the people who made this movie were aiming for... Can we start from the beginning?